Hi folks, Mel again here. Thanks for listening to the Left Behind series. It's a great book series, and there's lots going on in it. A lot of prophecy, and then in some places controversial stuff. But that aside, thank you for the compliments and comments that you're making on the book series. I appreciate it, and I want to give you more. I got some things in the works. It's not Jerry B. Jenkins' route. Actually, it's on the Peretti side. So there's a few more books that are coming out that I'm going to post for your enjoyment. And again, enjoyment. I'm not preaching, but I did wanted to say a couple of things in regard to the books, the content, and etc. Just real quick. I've heard comments that it's hard being a Christian. It's not. Christianity is not something that you have to do something and to become one, with the exception, of course, giving yourself to Christ. But that's not what I mean. You don't have to change. You don't have to do things differently first to become a Christian. When you do those things, they happen because you're a Christian, not because you want to become one. So, it's a lot easier to be a Christian than most people think. I just wanted to clear the air on that. There's no sense in going around for those who are trying to win the lost, and that's what we're here for. We want to win the lost. To constantly go around saying, Jesus this, Jesus that, Jesus this, Jesus that. Not that it's bad to say that, but if you're trying to win the lost, you got to do it gently. No bashing. And that's why a lot of the non-believers call us nuts or crazy or bashers, because you're constantly, actually literally shoving it down their throats, as they would say it. The best way to reach the lost is to live the life that Christ intended us to do, and people will notice. Believe it or not, they will notice. Someone commented that one of their friends on a popular social network blocked them because they were Jesus this on everything, and that's not the way to reach the lost. I'm going to say this to this person: love them, treat them well, tell them about Christ, and then leave it to Christ to do the rest. It's not your job to change that person. It's not your job to make them become a believer. That's all on God once you tell them about it, and then your job is done. You don't have to bash them with Jesus this, Jesus that. I'm glad that you love him so much, but if your intent, if you think that's going to win them, likely not, it's going to push them away first, because they think you're sort of nutty. Secondly, it's not your job. Simply put, that's God. That's all God. That's him. So, don't make Christianity so unappealing to those who don't believe by constantly saying it all the time. Now, and I want you to love God as much as you want to, but I want to reach the lost just like you, and my way is not to constantly just put it everywhere all the time. I want them to see it here and the way I live, not because I'm just constantly boasting about it. Oftentimes that sort of backfires, because as we are humans, we're going to mess up, and that's the thing they're going to notice the most. Not that you're a Christian, but that the mess up you made. And one thing about you unbelievers, being a Christian means that you're forgiven, so can't hold that over us. God doesn't hold it over us. Us Christians, we know that God forgives and never remembers again. So that's all I wanted to say about that. Sorry about the rant. All I wanted to say is hi again and thanks for listening, but I got a little side note. Appreciate you. God bless to all. Have a great day.